Hello and welcome to the 6 o'clock edition of WCS-TV News. I'm Dovetail, a member of the WCS-TV Street Team, and today's special Street Team feature is the story behind child labor laws and the way local employers abide by them. Every year, over 1,000 employers in Michigan are found violating one, if not more, child labor laws. Most of the violations have to do with the amount of hours teenagers work during the week, the time of day they work, and whether or not the teenage employees are receiving the half-hour break they are entitled to. WCS-TV interviewed a local employer. David Clayton has the story.
Yeah, I'm here with the local manager of a banquet hall, Mr. DiVirgilio. Mr. DiVirgilio, I'm going to start off by asking you, what's the age range of your workers?
We got some that are like 14 up to about 17.
All right, so now, are you aware of the child labor laws of Michigan?
Yeah, keep them under like 20, 30, 40 hours or something like that.
Yeah, well, the child labor law states that a minor under the age of 17 cannot exceed 18 hours in a work week. And they're supposed to have a work permit turned into you, to you're the place of their employment. So do you have these work permits on file?
The permit I got is the OSHA thing. It's on the back wall and then the back room.
Well, the law states that if your employees work 5 hours, they're entitled to a half-hour break. Now, right now, you're in violation of all these laws. What do you have to say about this?
So you got hidden cameras? You're arresting me? What's going on? How do you know all this stuff?
Well, right now, as I said, you're in violation of all these laws, and if you're not, if you don't change this, legal actions will be taken against you because these are all laws set to be abide by the place of employment, and you being superior to all these kids, you shouldn't be working these kids to the amount that they're working.
I'll put the memo out, you know.
When David was interviewing this employer, he was getting pretty offended by the questions that were being asked of him, as well as when Dave informed him that he was violating these child labor laws. As you can see, some employers are not aware of all the child labor laws, and others just don't care. Here are some of the child labor laws to be aware of when your teenage child is applying for a job. Combined hours of school and work cannot exceed 48 hours a work week. 14 and 15-year-olds may not work after 9 p.m. or before 7 a.m. Teenagers are limited to working only one 10-hour day per work week. A minor may not work more than 5 hours without a 30-minute uninterrupted break. Here are some students from a local high school that told WCS-TV Street Team the laws that their employers have violated.
I'm enrolled as a high school student and I work 20 hours a week.
I work 7 hours on a school night and they never give me breaks.
I'm a full-time student and sometimes I work 20 hours a week past 11:30.
Some of these employers have been taken to court and will be dealt with accordingly. Next week we'll have some updates on the story. Till next time, this has been Dovetail reporting for WCS-TV's Street Team. Have a good weekend.
Welcome to WCS-TV News. I'm Andrea Kashard. Recently at Sterling Heights High School, part of Warren Consolidated School District has banned students from wearing pajama pants bottoms and velvet sweatpants. Although this new rule has not yet to be announced to the student body, some students have already fallen victim to it. We had the chance to talk to Todd Beowulf, an assistant principal at Sterling Heights High School, about what caused the movement and how he and his staff are handling the situation.
Take a look at, I guess, what's going on in the corporate world today. Standards change over time. That may be something, you know, that you hear your parents talk about. You know, it's not the way it was when I was a teenager, you know, those kinds of things. The same thing happens within schools and with industry. Things change over periods of time. And one of the things that's changed recently within the white-collar realm of industry, if you will, is there's been an advent of what's commonly called, I think, corporate casual. My wife works for Allstate Insurance, which is a Fortune 500 nationwide international company, and they've instituted a corporate casual policy. And my wife and I have had some conversations relative to, what does corporate casual mean? How casual then can one dress for work, so on and so forth. And I think what's happened is that there's been kind of an evolution over time whereby we have said that school is a very formal place and we have very formalized dress, much as we saw in industry and in business. And over time that's changed into a level of casualness. And so the question then becomes, how casual is it that we go?
Right. After talking with Mr. Biederwolf, we were able to talk to a few teachers and see how they felt about the issue.
I guess it never really bothered me until somebody pointed it out. People wear workout pants, they wear sweatpants. They're not too much different from pajama pants. However, now that somebody's actually pointed it out to me, I've had time to think about it. When I look at what some of the types of styles that some of the girls especially are wearing, they're very thin material. Given the temperature outside and the temperature in the school, it really doesn't seem appropriate. I guess that's really it. I don't really see the need to wear pajama pants to school, so I don't really think it's anything that's worth complaining about myself.
So I don't see it as a problem, as long as, put their heads down and think that, oh, I'm in pajamas, I can sleep now. But if they're, awake and responsible, I don't see a problem with it. They're probably more comfortable.
I think there should be some restrictions on the pajamas, just because when you say in good taste, everyone's got different interpretations of what good taste is. Someone's pajamas may not be in good taste to somebody else, and vice versa.
Mr. Biederwolf did go on to say the new rule has not caused anyone to relook at the dress code currently in effect. Quote, I like the way the students dress. Although everyone has different opinions about the issue and how it should be dealt with, one thing is clear, their main goal is to help ensure the best learning environment for the students. And if banding pajama pant bottoms and velvet sweatpant bottoms is what it takes, then that is what they will do. This has been Andrea Kishard for WCS-TV. Have a good night.